YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're gonna showcase the new Link-4 card. Well, we're just gonna showcase this one in one like standard deck or the typical deck that you can just put this card in, and that is with the Evil Twins. Now, this is not like the 2024 Evil Twins whatsoever, but nevertheless, it is a pretty good card for the Evil Twins. And I'll explain why in a bit. First and foremost, we're gonna talk about the preview, or let's preview this card first. So this is a Link-4 Dark Fiend Link Master, and it has 2,800 attack, which is kind of good. Arrows are left, right, and bottom left, and bottom right. And so the effect states, during the main phase, quick effect, you can discard one card and activate one of these effects. So it's either you can pop one card, and this is a non-target pop, and then banish this card until the end phase. You do spell summon one light or dark monster from your graveyard. So that alone is pretty broken. It's a pretty good card for light and dark decks. I do think that this would be pretty good, or it would go with some other Link decks that has light and darks. I think Bishops would actually go with this as well. Nevertheless, so during your standby phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of different monster types among the monsters in your graveyard. Then place the same number of cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. That's a pretty good effect if ever you don't have like a proper card on hand. Then you can just like refresh your hand at that point on. But what this card really is good for is popping a card on the field that is non-targeted, and then it can spell summon one light or dark monster from your graveyard. So that is a pretty strong effect. I won't like tell you how this card is pretty good for live twins per se. Let's move on into YugiOh Omega just to test this card out. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so for our live twin deck with a new card, so this is it in YugiOh Omega. There isn't like a proper image for this at the moment. Let's quickly showcase this card with the live twins. Now, as you might know, problems with live twins or evil twins are its resources. So if ever this deck gets out resourced, then soon after this deck would actually fall. Another problem with this deck is the ability of its monsters, or the attack of its monsters isn't that grand as well. So yeah, that's one of the downsides for the deck. Luckily, with regards to this new card that can keep on recursing on the field and gaining access to a copy of Trouble Sunny, you don't have to like extend too much of your resources. So just having one copy of Trouble Sunny in your graveyard plus a copy of Lightless Shadow, just bounce them back from the field to the graveyard is enough, to be honest. And you just need one copy of Kill, and then a one copy of Lila that you can have in your graveyard just for the one draw and the one pop. And then just for your main deck, just have a ton of like staple hand traps or counter hand traps for that matter. Even a little bit of board breakers just to help you out. Now, I won't talk anymore. Let's showcase this deck out, okay? Okay, so what I was talking about earlier is just one card for this, and summon this card to the field. And this is the typical combo for an Evil Twin or Live Twin deck, okay? So first and foremost, we go for Kill on the field. Summon the Lila. There we go. We can go for this either way. If either you have a copy of Lila or Kill on hand, that's still pretty good. Then we go for Evil Twin Kill. Use the effect, so summon the Lila from the graveyard. That's it. And then we summon the Evil Twin Lila. And lastly, we summon our Evil Twin Kill to the field. That allows us to draw one card. Pretty good. And then we summon a copy of our Trouble Sunny. Now, typically this is the normal end board that we go into here, but there is another way we can do this. So first and foremost, we go for use the effect of Trouble Sunny. Spell summon the two Link-2 monsters on the field. That's it. You don't need to pop. That's not a choice if you're going first. Then you can go into a copy of the new Link-4 card, which is this. Now, what we talked about earlier is use the effect, discard one card, and then spell summon, either pop one card on the field, that's one non-target pop, or banish this card until the end phase and spell summon one light or dark monster from your graveyard. So we do that. Discard one card, banish that, and spell summon the Trouble Sunny to the field. Now with this, during the end phase, you can still have the Link-4 back on the field, which is a 2,800 body and a 3,300 attack. Those are two good effects. So our opponent has one monster in the field. Use the effect here. Summon those two monsters there. So you have draw one card or pop one card, either way. So pop this and then draw one card. Still pretty good. And you can still do this again. So use the effect of Lightless Shadow. Discard one card. Spell summon our light and dark from our graveyard. Summon it back. And the end phase, bring it back. So it's still pretty good though. And we draw one card from the effect during the Sand Buffet, which is pretty good still. So that's it. So you have these bodies here, and you only have to use the same Kizikel, the same Lilla, and even the same Trouble Sunny that you used earlier, without even extending too much for your extra deck monsters. So you still have extra bodies here that you'll use. So let's just say in the next turn, you can summon a copy of Unchained Abomination. There we go. Use the effect of Trouble Sunny again. Spell summon the 2. There we go. And then use the draw card. That's it. And then use the effect of Lebao, or Lebao. Discard one card and then spell summon the body again. That's it. And it's either your choice to go for the last LINK-4 monster on the field. It's still pretty good though. Attack, that is game. That's roughly 9,600 attack in total. If ever your opponent has no monsters on the field. And then on the end phase, you can still have the Lightless Shadow back on the field, which is pretty good though. So it's still pretty good. See, look at that. It's pretty insane for this card to be on the field. And also, yeah, the draw power is pretty nice as well. So that's the usefulness of this card alone. So that's it. Use effect again, spell summon the 2, pop 1, and draw 1. There we go, and use the effect still. Discard 1, spell summon the last LINK-4, or any light and dark monster or dark monster that you have in your grave. So that's it. That's practically it. And have that back in the field. See, easy enough. It might not be the best deck to actually showcase this card with, but yeah, it's still pretty good though. Evil Twins might be benefiting quite a lot with the new LINK-4 if ever that would be the case. Now, I will showcase another, it was from my subscribers with regards to the new LINK-1, but we'll do that in another time. So far, Cyber Dragons is another good deck as well with the new LINK-1s from the Supreme Darkness set. So, I don't know when that will even come out. Me and the subscribers were talking. Maybe it will be after a year or so. But anywho, that is a quick preview on what this deck can do. And that's basically it. We can end the game here. There we go. Attack. Attack. And there we go. Attack. So that's it. Tell me your thoughts on the new LINK-4 and for ever any of the new monsters from the Supreme Darkness set. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep safe, good luck. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. See you guys then. Bye-bye.